Hello, everyone. My name is Artemisia de Manarola, and I'm from the Barony of the Rhydderich Hael. But I've finally put together this slideshow of the mini Makers Fair at Fredonia College in the Shire of Heronter that I helped out at in October of 2018. So this year, you can see here that the Mini Maker Fair had excellent signage for our friends in the Shire of Heronter. Not only was it on their table, but also on the pillars that were in the display area. And as you walked into the display area, there were a wide variety of banners that the Shire of Heronter put out to welcome people into a more medieval space. And here's another example of the banners that were placed at the entrances on either side. And here is our fearless Demo-crat, Lady Helena Lyncoln, who did an excellent job of running this demo in a very chaotic environment and was a great organizer. So the favors that the Shire of Heronter were giving out were these little bookmarks that you could take either colored or uncolored and do it yourself, which was really nice. And they had information on the back about the Shire of Heronter. And the art is by Lady Aineingen. I believe I will copy this into the notes so that we get a correct credit, who let the Shire of Heronter use this artwork for their demo. Here is a beautiful period table setup, just like we would have for feast, with a variety of both wood and pewter feast gear and lovely candles. A close-up of the feast gear. In this photo, we have a very awesome picture of rather period shoes, which are very beautiful. The next few slides offer a wide variety of scroll samples, which were done by the scribes of the Shire of Heronter. So these two are virtually finished. And then we have a display of how works in progress go from the outlines to beginning to color in to the beautiful finished product with gold leaf and exquisite detail. And another example of a beautiful finished product. For the armory display, we have this helm and this mail. Also, a lovely handmade chainmail shirt, which lots of kids enjoyed trying on and feeling how heavy it was. We have fencing gear. And here is the wonderful Lord Bjorn, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, who gave a lot of demos to people who were interested in seeing how fencing worked. An excellent job. More fencing gear for people to take a look at. And here we have a lot of heraldry reference material provided by Otfrid, and some more samples of heraldry in motion and some heraldry on needlework. More heraldry books. The heraldry section took up a whole table. Pretty much each section had a table. There was lots of space and lots to explore. In the middle of the space, there was a weaving loom that people could actually play with and experience how weaving worked, especially if they knew what they were doing. And there were a couple of people who did. Here's a close-up of the weaving. Here is Otfrid and Bjorn talking to people and wandering through the display area. Another sample of arms hanging out over the balcony so that you could see them on both sides. Otfrid and myself representing the known world courtesans and the barony of the Rhydderich Hael. The veil indicates my membership in the known world courtesans. And that brings us back to the beginning of this little record for the Shire of Heronter.